With Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're courtside here in sunny Southern California.
We've got a chance now for our starting lineups. From point guard to center, this game should be a good one.
As a fan, if you've got the need for speed, you're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, I always have the need for speed. I mean, across the league, every year, the pace seems to increase. And these teams, they really push it.
Then again, who knows? A couple key half-court sets could really determine the outcome here.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Crazy, just so crafty from the foul line down. Cloud makes up for a lack of size with savvy.
To the middle. Here's Hamby.
What a play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And this is our first free throw of the game. And that one misses.
But you can trust Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
And she can't hit the second.
You have to respect how Jonquel Jones has continually upped her game.
Well, she never seems satisfied with her game, does she? Even after she won Most Improved Player, she just kept working to get even better. And the results speak for themselves, as she eventually won League MVP.
Shot clock at 3. Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
Offensive board.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Plum. Pass to Hamby. Here's Burrell. Fires from deep. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Back to Jones. Stewart. Picked by Jones. And it's Brianna Stewart with the 3.
Sharp shooting from Stewie. She's the definition of a stretch 4.
Outside Plum. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Yeah, good luck. If you're the player who has to guard her, it is never going to be an easy night.
Ionescu has it. Jones outside. Down low. Here's Stewart. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
A true threat inside and outside. Stewart's height and touch, they allow her to be effective down low.
Outside Plum. The 3. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Now here is Stewart. She has 5. Ionescu outside. Stewart. Pass to Harrison. Stewart with the screen. Ionescu outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Sparks trailing. Now here's Jackson. Another shot. It's hauled in by Harrison.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Here's Stewart. The Sparks grab the miss.
Jackson outside.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Ionescu. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. For three. And the three ball is good.
You don't see handles like that every day. Ionescu is so skilled at breaking down her defender.
And it's the Sparks ball, trailing by 5.
Jackson outside.
To the paint. Hamby. Count it.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
And the Liberty with possession here. Now Ionescu. The tray. Here's Jones. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
Here's Burrell.
Covered by Ionescu. Pass to Stevens. Outside Plum.
Stevens the screen. Plum can't hit.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Brianna Stewart from outside. And the Liberty get it back. Goes back up. Jones misses.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Plum can't hit.
New York in the lead. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Pass to Harrison. And here's Stewart. Launches a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
When you're 6'3" like Harrison, you get a nice view of the court. It allows you to see open teammates.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Now here is Stewart. 8 points for her. Here's Jones. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for her. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well, Jones has a talent for owning the boards. Here she keeps the play alive and finishes it strong.
Jackson with the ball.
Defended by Stewart.
Pass to Burrell.
Screen by Plum. Shots good by Burrell.
Come on. You can't leave her alone like that, especially from long range.
Here's New York now. It's a 5-point game. Cloud with it.
Back to Ionescu.
From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
Outside Plum.
Kicks it out to Hamby.
Just 5 on the clock. Burrell over Ionescu. Burrell no good. Now here is Ionescu. She's got 6. Cloud. There's Jonquel Jones with the 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Now here is Stevens. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 3-pointer Kelsey Plum. Kept alive. Pass to Hamby. That one drops for her second bucket. Marker 2 for 4.
No one is stopping that. If the 6'3" Hamby consistently can hit that floater, that's scary.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
3-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Rebound by the Sparks.
Here's Burrell. Jackson.
Pass to Plum. There's a screen by Stevens.
Plum misses.
She can't get anything could drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Now here's Cloud. Fires the three. Ionescu misses.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Up top, Plum. Burrell. Pass to Hamby. No good there.
Isabel Harrison with some nice D.
Here's Ionescu. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane. It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Harrison. Good D by De'Erica Hamby.
I like the D. They weren't about to swing the door open and let her cruise in for the layup. Good job.
Here's Jackson. Shoots the three. Sinks the three-pointer. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Liberty out in front. They're up by 8. And we've got more in store for you right after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Really hard work being put in from the glass by them from the get-go.
Yeah, everyone's done a great job boxing out for them here, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Here's Plum. Outside Sims. Plum.
Pass to Brink.
Clock at 6. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. And the Liberty with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. And here's Johannes. Gardner with it.
Pass to Johannes.
Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. So it's the Sparks now. They trail by 11.
And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. I mean, Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from 3 over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games. Well, if you hit a 3 on Plum's team, you just know Kelsey wants to respond in kind.
Pass to Gardner. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now Plum. 8 points for her. From deep.
Rebounded by Phoebish.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Here's Burke. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Right wing. Odyssey Sims for 3. The rebound by the Liberty. Jones outside.
Pass to Johannes.
Here's the 3. Does not find the mark. She's made 2 and missed 1 now. Outside Plum. Now here's Sims.
And here's Cannon.
Guarded by Jones.
Well, once she got into position under the glass, she wasn't letting anybody get around her.
And here's Johannes. Jones.
Brink covering.
Here's Burke. Just 5 to shoot.
Pass to Johannes.
Here's Burke for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
Outside Sims. She's covered by Gardner. Outside Sims. Shoots over Gardner. Sims with the bucket.
Coach has to like when Sims goes on the attack, hunts down a shot she likes, and sinks it.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Burke. Now Jones.
Brink covering.
Jones, no good. Right side Sims. And that cuts the lead to single digits.
And how about the persistence from Sims? Fantastic at taking contact and still finishing off the play.
Now here's Gardner. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And Kelsey Plum gets the whistle that time. That is her first foul of the game. And the Liberty making a change here.
Pass to Johannes.
Cloud. Now here's Ionescu. Shot clock at 5. Good on the 3-point shot.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
And the Sparks call time here. Well, there's lots of ways you can build a team. What do you think is the best route, Tim?
Well, optimally, you want to draft and develop, but that's tough to do because it's hard to find rookies and second-year players who have a major impact. So you need to have patience if you want to draft and develop.
Yeah, so I like the teams that make smart trades, whether it's taking in picks, cashing in for a star. Asset management is the name of the game.
Well, when you get in the pick and roll, Plum can shoot out of it, drive, pass. How do you defend that?
Pass to Phoebish.
Back to Ionescu. The Sparks grab the miss. And here's Burrell. And here's Plum. There's a screen by Stevens.
They grab their own miss.
Here's Hamby. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but just couldn't make a shot. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Jackson pulls it in. The Sparks trailing. Pass to Plum. And she banks in the layup.
It's just so hard to knock Plum off balance. She is so good at absorbing contact and finishing anyways.
Outside Stewart. Picked by Jones. Stewart with the bucket.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
And here are the Sparks now. Pass to Stevens. Plum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's obvious that Plum has found her rhythm tonight. Nice to see her making a big impact on that end.
Outside Stewart. Picked by Jones. Floats one up. A nice shot by Stewart. Plum with it. 15 points in the game. Stevens the screen. Again, Kelsey Plum missing. New York in the lead. To the inside. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
Anytime the possession ends up with Jones having the ball down low, it's a good trip for them.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. The first free throw is good.
The 2021 MVP, Jonquel Jones, might be the most versatile player in the league. Her impact is felt all over the floor.
The Sparks making a switch here. So she makes one of two as the second one misses. Now Sims.
Jackson outside.
Pass to Hamby. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
And here is Stewart, picked by Jones. Brianna Stewart drives in. It's good.
It's an underrated facet of Stewie's game, the bounce. She can attack the rack at will.
Here's Sims, pass to Burrell. Hamby.
Rebounded by Phoebish. Ionescu left side.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
You know, when you look at Sabrina Ionescu, one of the highlights for her in the offseason, competing against Steph Curry in a three-point contest. That was fun.
It was also special for NBA and WNBA fans. The event took place during the NBA All-Star Weekend, and Sabrina held her own, recording a score of 26 to Steph's 29.
The Liberty making a switch here. She's perfect from the line this time.
In terms of defensive guards, who do you think is the best in the league, Brian?
I think you start with Brittany Sykes. She's been all defense the last 4 seasons and creates havoc at the point of attack.
I like Jordan Canada. You know, she's a little smaller, 5'6", but she piles up the steals, is normally amongst the league leaders, and is so quick. I mean, she is a menace guarding the ball.
Now here is Stewart. She's got 14. Goes back up. Jones, no good. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
And there's the foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for two.
You better think twice before sending Sims to the line. She's an efficient free throw shooter.
It's her first trip to the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good at the line. Here's Ionescu. 13 points in this game. Pass to Jones. Here's Stewart. The 3 ball. Again, the miss by Brianna Stewart. And it's the Sparks ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Sims. An easy 2 points on the layup.
A notable finisher around the rim. Sims doesn't want any weak spots in her game, and I admire that.
Now here is Ionescu. New York, no good that time either. Hamby outside. Pass to Jackson. Takes the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Wasted no time on that one.
Another high-scoring night for Stewart. Between her skills and really her mentality, it was like she was engineered to get buckets in this league.
Now here is Sims. She's got 8. Pass to Hamby. 5 to shoot. Isabel Harrison with some nice D. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Liberty leading by 7. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And the third quarter about to get underway here. What a game we're seeing from Stewart.
She was successful just about every time she drove the lane in the first half. She was on a mission.
It really was. You know, aggressive, attacking basketball at its very best is what we just saw. Just so fun to watch.
We love it.
So it's the Sparks now. They trail by 7. Outside Plum. Pass to Burrell. Back to Plum. Stevens. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Jones. Stevens. That's good.
A productive athlete who seems to always be in control. How can you not be a fan of the balance that Stevens brings to the court?
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Jones. Here's Stewart. Knocks it loose. Natasha Cloud from outside. The Sparks grab the miss. Outside Plum. Now Hamby, defended by Harrison. Here's Jackson. It's stolen by Harrison. To the wing on the left. There's Jonquel Jones with the 3. Cans it from downtown.
With an inside-out game that confuses and overwhelms defenders, Jones is a well-rounded offensive talent.
Now here is Stevens. Kelsey Plum from outside. And Jones pulls it down. New York in the lead. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And a great Stewart as that one goes in.
Did you see how deep that shot was? There are truly no limits to what Ionescu can do out there.
From outside the arc. Plum can't hit. And the Liberty with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Jones outside. Misses the 3. Pass to Plum. Stevens the screen. And it's Kelsey Plum from deep.
The sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum, dialed in from distance.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Cloud can't get it to go. The Sparks trailing. Now here's Plum. Pass to Burrell. Hamby, defended by Harrison. Fires it. Hamby misses.
You know, it has been a rough night for her, but you can't falter on that try.
Outside Stewart. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
And Brian, with Isabel Harrison, they've got a very effective operator down low.
She's really honed her technique and her footwork. Plus, with her agility, she can make a defense work very hard inside.
The Sparks call timeout.
Outside Plum. Rebound New York. Now here's Jones. She's got 9. Stewart jacks up a 3.
And it's rebounded by Kelsey Plum. Jackson outside.
Pass to Stevens. Plum. There's a screen by Stevens.
And it's Kelsey Plum again missing.
Wow, hey, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
Now here is Stewart. She's got 16. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, capable on either end of the pick and roll. Stewart taking it herself that time.
Outside Plum. Pass to Burrell. The 3 is up. The Sparks, no good that time either. Stewart with the ball. Hamby covering. It's stolen by De'Erica Hamby. And now Jackson. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here. The Liberty making a switch here. Right side Plum. Outside Sims. Stevens. Guarded by Jones. Stevens. That's good.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Here's Johannes. He has 5. And here's Ionescu. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Now here's Plum. Not a lot of room. Pass to Burrell. To the middle. Hamby down low.
Working on Harrison.
Looking to end her cold spell. Hamby misses. On offense, here the Liberty. Here's Harrison. She's covered by Hamby. Outside Stewart. From downtown. That shot missing.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
When you see Plum coming at you, your instinct is to protect the hoop. That's why her pull-up is deadly.
Here's Johannes. The drive by Ionescu. And that one drops for her.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Outside Sims. Pass to Hamby. 6 to shoot. Outside Plum. No good from outside. Right side Stewart. And she comes up with the deuce.
How do you stop Breanna Stewart? How can you when she has a floater like that in her arsenal?
Plum with it. 21 points in the game. Out to the right wing. The three-pointer is on target.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. Now, I'm sure that was not the plan.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 20.
Well, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
Here's Plum. Pass to Sims. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Now Burke. Right side Stewart. Puts it up. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. And the Liberty making a change here.
For New York, number 7, Rebecca Gardner.
Here's Burke. Clock at 6. Pass to Johannes. From the high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Now here's Aleman. Hamby with the ball. Outside Sims. Back to Hamby. Outside Sims. No good on the triple. Now here's Gardner. Guarded closely. Basket good.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Aleman. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Brink. Now Hamby. Releases from 15. And that one's good.
And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Liberty. They lead by 11. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here.
Well, when you look at that 2024 WNBA draft, by far the most watched in league history, and arguably the most talent we've ever seen in a draft as well.
Well, the previous draft high was just about 600,000 viewers. This last one had 2.4 million, shattering the 20-year-old record.
And really, to me, the most exciting part of the WNBA right now, it's all the new viewers tuning in. It's just incredible. Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Pass to Johannes. Here's Ionescu. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Left side Sims. They set the pick. Down low.
Cannon, no good.
Ionescu outside. Outside for Cloud. Back to Ionescu. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
It's been a great game for Ionescu so far, attacking on the offensive end and finding plenty of shots.
Final quarter play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it. The shot that time, not on target. Cloud outside. Pass to Ionescu. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Can't give Ionescu any airspace from downtown. If you do, she'll torch you from there.
Outside Sims. Back to Plum.
There's no chance.
Gets a very good look and converts. Cloud with it. Pass to Johannes. Ionescu has it. The three-pointer off the mark.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Proving what a selfless player she is, Ionescu is all about getting the rock to wide open teammates.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Plum. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Here's Johannes. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
You can't leave somebody open on Natasha Cloud's team because when you do, she's going to make sure they get the rock.
Outside Sims.
Pass to Brink.
Now Plum. Launches it. Gets it to go from downtown.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
And here's Johannes. Pass to Ionescu. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Sims. Outside Plum. Back to Sims. Brink with the ball. To the paint. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
First team.
And it's going to be on Sabrina Ionescu.
The line for your Los Angeles Sparks. Parker. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. And she makes both free throws. And the Liberty with possession here. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Cloud outside. Pass to Harrison. Now here's Jones. Here's Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Good on the triple.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Defended by Stewart. Now Burrell. Over Ionescu. They get it back. Kelsey Plum from outside. Connects from three-point range.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here is Stewart. There's the three. From the arc.
It's hauled in by Cannon.
This Sparks squad struggling.
Pass to Burrell.
This one for three. No good that time. Loud outside. Jones outside. Puts up a three. Buries it from three-point range.
Moves so well without the ball, and Jones is a tireless talent that defenders struggle to keep up with.
Here's Plum. Goes up from the top of the key. That shot off.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Now here's Cloud. Jones outside. Inside. Stewart. And off the glass. That one's good.
That 6'6" height coming in handy for Jones, able to see the floor well and rotate it to the open player.
Here's the floater. Yes, it's good. And here's Cloud. Pass to Harrison. And here's Ionescu. Outside Stewart. From outside, off the mark. Here's Burrell. She's covered by Cloud. Now here's Plum. From past the arc. That shot off the mark. Ionescu has it. Cloud outside. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Talk about a determined distributor. Ionescu pretty much always knows where her teammates are.
The Sparks call timeout.
Now Burrell. There's the triple. Cloud pulls it in. And it's New York's ball. Pass to Harrison. Now here is Ionescu. Defense is right there. And here's Burrell. Here's Plum. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Isabel Harrison with some nice D. Cloud outside. Ionescu up top. Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Over Jackson. Back to Ionescu. Cloud. The pick by Jones. Three-pointer. Outside for Cloud. Ionescu. Here's Stewart. Over Stevens. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Sparks with possession here. Now Burrell. Ambia screen. Pass to Jackson. Outside Plum. Fires for three. And she's good on the 3 ball. Cloud outside. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like, you're cooking from your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.